Why does your kid pop the ball up? We always want to talk about mechanics, barrel dropping, all that stuff, but as we get closer to season, as a parent or coach, does it really help for you to tell the kid, hey, get your elbow up, stay on top of the ball, blah, blah, blah? It doesn't, because how many times have you played another sport or done something where you have to think about multiple things at the same time? How does that work out for you? It doesn't. Right? So for us as athletes and these young kids is they can only have one thought at a time, and it should be something that's beneficial, that's more what we call external, meaning visualization, versus internal, which is a physical move. All right? So if I'm in the box and your athlete is struggling with popping lots of balls up, weak contact, a really easy thought process is actually, if you're hitting the ball in the air, we're thinking about hitting the ball on the ground. Easy to say, but there's one piece that we do differently here at Baseball Pros that helps these kids really get understanding of how to hit a line drive. We do want them to visualize hitting the ball on the ground. Extreme pop-ups means we want the athlete to think about an extreme ground ball, but the problem is what pitch they're looking for. If I'm looking away and telling the kid to hit the ball on the ground, they're going to dive down or going to still end up popping the ball up or smothering it. What I want them to think about is a really, really, really high pitch. I mean, we're talking about the top of the zone, think about right here across the chest and inside, and visualizing hitting that ball straight down. Why? Mechanically, without even thinking about it, they keep their barrel up, they working better on plane, and it allows them to stay down through that ball and then swing back on plane. Now, it sounds crazy at times, but we've seen so many athletes do such a success just with that little mind shift, versus for them, the mindset for young kids is always to drop their barrel just because it's heavy a little bit, but since they're looking up, it forces the barrel to stay up, because if they're looking up, they're not going to do this anymore. Looking up, they're going to stay in this position longer, and then our mindset of going down right now is going to allow them to understand, hey, extreme one way, because I'm extreme that way, and over time we shift that approach towards, hey, we're hitting the line drive. If this is a little more complicated than you know, or it sounds totally different from what you grew up on, always reach out to us at baseballprosacademy.com or hit us on Instagram, whatever you need to, we can help your athlete.